Hello kids, welcome back to our channel. Before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. Poldy, learn about texture. Story by Felicia Lowe. Illustrations by Steve Smallman and Shirley Tourette. Signora Pittipatti shook the crumbs from the red check tablecloths and straightened the chairs. Then she went inside the restaurant and turned the sign to "Closed." Lunchtime was over. The restaurants were all shut. Everyone was indoors resting in the cold.
"Come on,"
said Crow.
"I'm hungry. It's time for our lunch now."
Behind the restaurant was a shady yard. Here, Signora Pittipatti hung the washing. Here, she beat the carpets. Here, she chatted to her neighbors. And it was here that she put out the leftover food from the kitchen to feed the birds. "What a feast!" said Wagtail excitedly. But Poldy stared at the plate of cold food glumly. "Try a bread roll," said Wagtail, his beak covered in crumbs. "The crust is a bit rough and dry, but you can bake it until it's soft and crumbly."
"Have some pizza,"
said Seagull, munching greedily.
"The base is crisp, but the top is soft and chewy." "The spaghetti is excellent,"
said Crow, tossing slippery strands down his throat as if they were long, wriggly worms.
"Only a woodpecker could eat this cheese,"
grumbled Seagull.
"It's too hard and too dry." "I much prefer the spinach,"
said Seagull.
"It's soft and juicy."
"Like the grapes," agreed Wagtail, who really preferred to eat the hard, crunchy seeds inside. Poor Poldy! Before he could even try any of the leftover food, the birds had gobbled every last crumb. Just then, Signora Pittipatti glanced out of the window.
"Poverino!"
she cried, and threw her hands in the air.
"Those greedy birds have left nothing for you!"
And she hurried to the kitchen to make Poldy a huge ice cream. "There," she said fondly, giving Poldy the delicious treat. "Just for you." Poldy's eyes widened with delight. He dipped the spoon into the huge dish and slowly licked it clean. The ice cream was cold and smooth, and creamy and filled with soft, chewy cherries and crisp, crunchy nuts, topped with a mountain of frothy cream. Poldy looked at his friends over the top of his ice cream. He felt guilty eating it all himself. "Would you like some?" he asked. But Wagtail said he would prefer a sip of cool, fresh water. Seagull said she never ate food that was fattening, and Crow had already dozed off for his afternoon siesta. The end.